How's it going, guys? Sam back here with another Let's Play TTR, and we're here with Pella Pretzel on episode 5 or 6, one of those two. I think it's 6. Episode 6, we're rolling with that. Last time we ended up, we were doing tasks, we were gardening, and yeah. So let's go ahead and get right into this thing. So far we need to get 5 cogs. Looks like I prepared us for this video. So yeah, let's go ahead and destroy some cogs, you feel me? Let's go ahead and advance Pella Pretzel's adventure into Toontown Central. If you guys haven't heard yet, hopefully you have, Tuesday, I'm not sure when I'm going to post this video. I might post this video tomorrow, which will be Thursday the 10th. I'm not sure when this is going to be posted. Anyway, that's beside the point. Tuesday, Tuesday, November 8th. The election day, as everybody knows. If you don't know, you've probably been living under a rock. And yeah, so basically our new president coming January 20th after the inauguration will be Donald Trump, believe it or not. I was actually surprised to see that. I was watching the live elections come in and I was like, holy crap, Trump's actually leading. And then I started thinking, oh my gosh, what if he actually wins this? And then he won it. Yeah, he won it, so no comment further about that. So yeah, I think it's kind of surprising that he won. The fact, I mean, I thought Clinton had a much bigger support group, but I guess not. I did see on Twitter though, there was a graph that showed the millennials that voted in this election. If you don't know what a millennial is, I'd actually asked my teacher what this was earlier. Millennial is a person between the age group of, I believe it was 20, I think it's 20, age group 20 to 35. So if you're in between the age of 20 and 35, you're a millennial. If you're under 20, you're either a young millennial or you're something else. I forget what the other term was. But yeah, so like all the millennials, if you had just counted the millennial votes, Clinton would have won had like 500 electoral votes, and Trump would have had like 20. And so that's a big thing. Take that into account for the future. So like the future is wanting more of what Clinton had to offer than what Trump had to offer. And so I think that's huge going into the future, moving on into the future, because honestly you have all the old people, like old style Republican people, they're all dying off, and they're all getting old, and once they go off, unfortunately once they die, then the millennials will step up, and that's like the big group of what people want. It's what the big majority is. And I mean, I'm just rambling on right now, but the millennial vote's huge, and that'll be a huge factor in, I think, the next 2 presidential elections. Maybe up to like the next 7 or 8. Because millennials would be so big. Millennials is me right now. Well, not me. I'm not 20. I'm not in between the age of 20 and 35. I'm not even 20 yet. But still, I think it's a huge factor. So yeah, so if you guys are worried about this election or worried about this next presidency coming in 2017, I mean, it could be bad, but honestly, I think Trump will get his stuff together, and he'll actually not be as bad as a president as everyone thinks they are. Something big I got out of the election, though, I was watching Bloomberg, and that's, if you guys don't know what Bloomberg is, that's like a huge economic news station. They like have all the stocks going on in the bottom of the corner, like down here. They have like the stocks going on. So as the more and more electoral votes came in, and as we saw Trump was leading, Bloomberg had all these stocks going on the bottom, like the future predictions for like the next 2 days. And every one, like the Dow Jones, like the big stock companies, like the big contributor in stocks, Dow Jones was 800 points down when I was last watching it, and I think it got to a low point of like 900, and that's a ton of points for the stocks. That's huge, and I think it's because everyone's worried that Trump's going to do something bad with our money, so everybody's putting their money out of America or putting it towards somewhere else. They're taking the money out of the stock market because they fear for what Trump can do with our finances. I think people see him as a bad businessman, and they're like, oh crap, I don't want my money to be thrown away like I just don't want my money to be thrown away. I think that's what people are thinking, and they're just taking their money out of the stock market, and that is causing huge drops in all these foreign investing companies, like us investing in other foreign companies. That's causing huge drops. So yeah, that's a big thing. As I'm talking about the election while I'm playing Toontown, it's funny. Oh, another thing I thought was funny. Another thing I thought was funny. TTR, they posted an entry on their website. It was yesterday, and it was yesterday during the election. Well, today is Wednesday. Today is Wednesday when I'm recording this. It may not be yesterday for you guys, but it's yesterday for me right now. So Tuesday during the election, TTR posted, I think it was in the morning or like early afternoon or something. They posted something about the election. I thought it was kind of funny. They referred to Trump as I think it was Donald Frump or something Frump along the lines. I don't know. They said a lot of funny stuff. If you guys haven't read that, be sure to check that out because I honestly laughed at it. I thought it was pretty funny. It was a good boost of my mood for the day. I wasn't having a bad day as was. Honestly, I don't really have much of a strong opinion towards the election this year. I think there's two bad candidates, and yeah, I don't really agree with either candidate. But anyway, they posted something really funny. It lightened the mood on everything and involved Alec Tin, and they're just talking about the Toontown vote and TTR's upcoming they're trying to get everything set up to get the final votes for the new species, which I think is going to be the fox. That's going to be a killer species too. If the fox comes in, you know what? For any of the species that comes in the new species, I'm going to make a tune and do them like that. I just gotta. I mean, it's new, never seen before, and I just gotta do it. Also, something else that I plan on doing. I plan on building my own PC. I know I have a pretty good PC here. Well, it's not mine technically. It's my family's. We all share it when we need something to do. But I want to build my own PC because I think it's going to be cool. I've been telling myself I want to do this for a couple of years now. I've been telling myself, hey, I want to build a computer, Dad. Can we get like all the parts together? Can you help me set it up so I can start building it? And we've been talking about it for a couple of years now. And I've always been wanting to do it, but I guess I kind of put it off because we didn't have the money to buy the parts, and we just got lazy, and we didn't really put initiative towards it. But this year, I'm really putting initiative towards it. And with Christmas coming up, I'm asking for everybody that I know for some computer parts, or at least some like gift cards where I can buy some parts. So I plan on building that, and I plan on putting it in my room. And I'm going to take that with me to college. I'm trying to build like a really strong one that'll keep me through hopefully the next decade. Within the next decade, I'll have to change out parts every now and then, maybe like 4 or 5 years later, because technology is always advancing. But I want to build like a really strong one that's going to support me for the near future. I don't want to have to build an okay one right now, and because it's cheaper. I want to put good money towards it because if I put good money towards it, then it's going to be quality for a good amount of years. I don't want to just build like a good computer. It's going to last me a couple or 5 years or something, and then I'll have to like keep replacing parts constantly because they're out of date or something. I want to spend some good money on it and have some good technology backed into it so that I'm set for at least the next 10 years. So yeah, that's to come. And right now, I'm also in my room. I'm putting up like posters and stuff to like get a gaming setup kind of thing. Because once I get the computer, once I get it built, I'm gonna put it in my room. And we need more beans. That's a side note. But I'm gonna put it in my room, and I'm trying to get like the gamer setup vibe from people like you see on YouTube. Everybody else has like the gamer setup, and so I'm trying to make it more like friendly towards that, I suppose. And I'm just like putting posters around the wall. I've got a few Pokemon. I've got a Mickey Mouse one, which is I found at Meijer. It looked pretty cool. It's like a football Mickey thing. It's pretty cool. And then I have, what was the other one? Destiny. It's like a small hardback Destiny thing. I think it's pretty cool. I'm digging them so far. I also put up a poster. I put up crooked. I put it up sideways by accident, and it's kind of hard for me to change it right now without ripping paint off the wall. So I'm trying to figure out how I can change that. Okay, I got that. So I'm trying to figure out how I can shift that a little bit around without tearing like the command strips off the wall, so that it doesn't rip the paint off the wall. But I mean, it looks beautiful. It's framed. I framed it. It's my first frame poster. All the other ones are hardback posters, or like hardback canvas art kind of things that I just found. Well, everything was under 20 bucks, like separately. If you put it all together, it'd be like maybe 40 bucks. The frame was the thing that cost the most. I got one of the posters for like 50 cents at Walmart. It's like a Pokemon Mega Evolutions poster. Has all the Mega Evolutions up to now, up to this point. So I'll probably get a new poster when more Megas come out. But I'm not complaining about that. Oh! I think we have a new delivery. We'll check that in a minute. Also, so something else. I've been seeing on YouTube. There's a few videos have been put up in the past, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 days, talking about Toontown Rewritten's dying, and how Toontown Rewritten just dying as a game. And it's honestly sad to see that. And I mean, as much as I don't want to admit it, it is true. It's dying as a game. And I think one of the biggest things. So you may have seen in my start menu, Colonel Arnold. He's still there, and I've been playing through with him. Right now with him, I'm on Donald's dock, and so every time I go into a COG HQ, and I think this is a common issue because my pal Scooter Kip, he did a video and like him going through a Donald's dock, him just tasking and stuff. And he mentioned that he was crashing all the time during Donald's dock. And so I think it's a common issue. But anyway, so every time I'd go into the COG HQ to turn in a task, it was specifically, there's one at it's in the actual playground. If you go into COG HQ so if you're coming from the, I forget, iceberg, it's like, it's related to, the berg, it leads to the berg. Anyway, if you follow that way up, so like if you're facing the HQ, coming in from the right, anyway, it's irrelevant. So you come in, and there's 2 right in front of you, there's 2 on the other side. So every time I would go in there, the first 2 would always work perfectly fine, no issues. But if I were to go on the back left one, it would always, every time, crash me. And I thought that was weird. I sent a ticket into Toontown Rewritten to let them know. I haven't heard a response from them yet, except for the automated response saying, yeah, we got your email, we understand. There may be a problem, so just keep checking your inbox for our response. So I'm currently waiting to hear back from that. But I think that is one of the things that contributes to TTR's numbers of players dying, is the fact that there's so many bugs. Another factor is, I think that it's just, I mean, it's been out for a while, TTR has, and all the hype about it's kind of over. All the hype's over. I mean, like everyone who started playing when it was really hyped up, it was really big. They've all maxed out their tunes that they're close to, and maybe if they're close to, they're not playing anymore. They're not playing as much because it's just boring. It's repetitive. You have to do the same thing over and over again just to get a laugh boost or just get your next suit level. It's kind of dumb in a sense. I mean, with myself, I don't play every day. I admit that I don't play every day, but I still love the game. This game will always have a place in my heart for me, but I can't, honestly, if I were to play this game every day, it would get so repetitive that I wouldn't want to play it ever again in my life. So I try to like vary it up with the games I play. Like one day I'll be playing Call of Duty, next day I'll be playing Toontown, one day I'll be playing some 2K, another day I'll be playing some Kingdom Hearts, or another day I'll be playing some Pokemon. I try to keep it varied up so that I don't get bored of one game and I don't like dish it away completely. I want to keep that game live in my head and my heart. I want to keep playing that game, and I want it to still be fun as well. And so I think that the repetitiveness that TTR has, or just Toontown in general, with any Toontown server, there's repetitiveness, and it kind of sucks, but that's just how it is. That's how the original game was, and I mean, the only way you can change that leads into my third thing, which is that there's no new things yet. I say yet because there is a new species coming out, and there's a new playground that we've been hinted at for a while now, and everybody's waiting on that new playground to come out. But I say yet because there are new things to come. TTR is always saying there's new things coming, there's new things coming. Everybody's wondering, when's it coming? When's it coming? I don't know. I want the stuff now. And I mean, whenever I tell my friends that, oh, they're like, oh, TTR always says things are coming, but things never come. And I'm saying, well, I know how long it takes to do things as a programmer, and I recently dived into graphic design, or not graphic design, 3D modeling, and honestly, that's a hard thing. I watched a 30-minute tutorial, and that was just the interface of the Blender program. It's a very complicated thing to use, and honestly, I can understand why it's taking so much time. Like, good things take time. I mean, Greece wasn't made in one day. Or maybe it wasn't Greece, something like that. Greece or some great empire wasn't made in one day. That's the saying. That's the lack of new content and the lack of keeping players interested in playing and wanting to play is a big thing as well. Also, I think another factor is that, as with every game, there's always going to be new games coming out every day. And people are going to want to play those new games every day. And so, like, say, for instance, Pokemon Sun and Moon, that's a good instance. It's coming up soon. Maybe not soon, but it's coming soon. It's coming soon, and a lot of people are going to want to play that because, I mean, it's Pokemon. It's a new installment of Pokemon. And Pokemon's, I mean, they're dying as well. But I still love Pokemon. Pokemon's still fun, and it's a fun game. Anyway, my point is that when Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out, it's expected that other games players are going to go away from that game. So say you have people playing Toontown, and Pokemon Sun and Moon comes out. Those Toontown players that like Pokemon, they're going to buy that game, and they're going to take their time away from Toontown. They're going to take their time away from Toontown, and they're going to put it towards Sun and Moon because it's a new game. It's new, it's fresh, it just came out, everyone's playing it, it's the vibe, it's the hypes. And I think that's another thing that's killing Toontown's numbers. Here's the numbers right now. 1,800. That's up from. Okay, so I was playing at like 2 o'clock a.m. one night, and there was 1,500 players. There's 1,500 people online at that same time. But then I was also playing yesterday afternoon, and what was it? There was 1,500 players yesterday afternoon. Now, yesterday afternoon is during the day. 2 a.m. is at night. Everybody's asleep. Most of the people are asleep at 2 a.m. I mean, that's a safe estimate. That's a safe assumption to make. People are asleep at 2 a.m. because it's early. It's morning or late night, and everyone's tired. Everyone needs to rest. And the fact that there's the same number of players in the middle of the night there is in the middle of the day, I think that says a lot. I think that says a lot for two things. One, people either like to play at night or something, and two, that other people that aren't in the U.S. are playing more, that's a terrific thing. I mean, I'm all for people that are overseas playing this game. I mean, it's a U.S. game for the most part. There was Toontown adaptations for like Japan, China, UK, but I think it's cool when you have people playing worldwide. I think it's a cool thing. And although the numbers for like middle of the night and afternoon, they are the same, I still think that it's promising. There's still 1,000 and a half people playing. That's a lot of people. I mean, if you would have said 1,000 and a half when they first opened up, they would have thought you were crazy. Well, they might have not thought you were crazy. They probably could have expected that, but it's still a huge number of players, and I applaud TTR for what they're doing. I applaud the game. I love the game. And right now we just looked at it. It was 1,800, which is up, and so that's it's like 6:41 p.m. on Wednesday. It's a Wednesday. Yeah, it's a Wednesday night. It's 6:45 p.m. So like everyone's out of school, maybe except for some West Coast schools, because I live on the East Coast. But yeah, I think it's promising, and I just forgot what the topic was. I honestly just forgot the whole topic completely. Crap. Wow. What were we talking about? I think I got sidetracked. Oh, I have terrible memory. Holy crap. Dang, we've gotten so far in this video, I didn't even realize it. I've been talking for so long. I guess it just comes naturally, I guess, after a while. Oh, we need to check this delivery real quick. So we're going to check this delivery real quick, and I'm going to end the video. It's kind of gotten stretched out a little bit longer than I had hoped for. So I apologize that if it's a little long. That wasn't the plan. But certainly, I mean, it's a video. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like down below, please. Also, if you guys got to this point in the video, comment, what should we say? Comment, this has to be good. Comment, I don't even know what to say. Say comment the sewers and the trees. The sewers and the trees. It's on your screen right now. Comment it down below if you got to this point in the video. Also, if you guys haven't subscribed, be sure to subscribe. I mean, come on, guys. That helps out a lot. It's very helpful, and it's very supportive. I enjoy the support that it comes with it. We can get our blue baseball cap. I remember buying that. And we have a catalog, too, but we're going to ignore that. Oh, hello. Oh, no, the camera went off. Anyway, so, yeah, my camera just kind of turned off randomly. I don't know why. I think it's because I'm using my iPhone as a camera. I don't know. I mean, it's cheap. It works. It's not a bad camera, too. I mean, the quality's not that bad. Anyway, I apologize for that turning off on you guys. So, yeah, as we can see, we have the new blue baseball cap. I think it looks pretty snazzy. Doesn't really go well with the green and red. I thought it looked better than it is. I think it's just because his ears were so long. His head's just weird. I don't know. I'm not feeling it, to be honest. Let's see what we got in the catalog real quick. Let's see what we got in the catalog for next time. Hopefully it'll be in by next time, depending on when I record the next video. Hopefully. What do we got? We have some shoes. Ooh. Black athletic shoes. Or green. Let's get some black athletic shoes. Oh, we just spent a lot of beans. Well, I don't even know what the point of looking at the rest of the catalog is if I don't have any beans. And I think I'm going to take this hat off. I'm not really feeling the hat. Let me get this accessory cart thing. Hat. We're going to take that off. And his eyes were closed too, so that's pretty snazzy. But yeah, let's see. What's our task? Bloodsuckers? Yeah, guys, I'm going to save that for the next video. This video is kind of dragged out anyway. So thanks for watching. If you guys like this video, be sure to leave a like down below. Don't forget about that. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Sam is out. Whatever you want to say. Being awkward because I don't know how to do an outro right. So, yeah. I'm just going to play the outro. See you guys later.